Hi guys, so today is the day you've all been waiting for, my questions and answers video. And for some reason I'm a weird grayish color. I can't control the weather, so deal with it. Now in my mission to be exciting and original, I thought I would bring a special guest, and I think you guys might know who he is. He's adorable, and if you're not subscribed to him, you probably should be. It's Banananeil. So in this video, Neil is going to be asking the questions that you left in the comment section, and I'm going to be answering them.
Could you please describe to us your morning routine when you go to school?
Every morning, I wake up to a bunch of strong black women belting, which I'm pretty sure I can't play because it probably has copyright on it. Then I proceed to shower, brush my teeth, Armani pie myself, and I would be a complete zombie without my coffee.
Okay, so you know those scenes in movies where people jump off of cliffs to save themselves from, being killed or whatever? Into the ocean, of course. If you were to be in that situation, would you jump off or would you just accept your fate?
Of course I'd jump, but see, since I'm such a star, I would just float instead of falling into the water.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers, duh.
If you either had to live without your elbows or your knees, what would you choose?
Elbows, because imagine trying to walk without knees.
If someone were to make a movie about your life, who would you choose to star in it?
I would say Zac Efron, because if someone is gonna watch something of me after I die, I would prefer that it has bronze abs.
Are both your parents as hot as you? What kind of boobs do you like?
Italian!
Why are you such a mooch?
Because I love shiny things.
When are we going to Wendy's again?
Anytime, girl, just call me up.
Could you tell us your coming out story?
Been there, done that. Link, 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 link.
How is your gay life?
As opposed to my straight life?
Who sits at your lunch table and why are they so awesome?
A variety of boys and girls. And they're awesome because they're sitting with me, duh.
What is your favorite bedtime story?
The story of Corrigan and Fitch.
What is your favorite Broadway musical?
There are way too many to choose. I love Sondheim, I love Jason Robert Brown, love William Finn, Scott Allen, but the best show I've ever seen live is Next to Normal.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Maybe.
Do your fingers get that weird feeling after you cut your nails?
What weird feeling? I don't know what you're talking about.
Top or bottom?
Top or bottom of what?
Isn't your friend Rachel the coolest person ever?
Yes!
Do you plan on living in America when you're older?
Hell yeah, NYC, baby!
What places would you like to visit in your lifetime?
France, England, Italy, again, Tokyo, and Texas.
Why are you so damn attractive?
You see, in bio, we're learning this thing called natural selection.
Do you feel like more and more people are starting to accept the LGBTQ community?
Yeah, I think it's getting better, but it's not nearly good enough yet.
What do you want to do for a living?
I want to be a professional actor.
Now, if you could choose a career path that's totally unrelated to that one, what would it be?
A math teacher.
What are you looking forward to most this summer?
Driving everywhere.
What is your favorite role that you've ever played? And what's the favorite show that you've ever been in?
My favorite role I've ever played is Tommy. That was in my favorite show I've ever been in, which is The Who's Tommy.
How often do you go to Broadway to see a show?
Maybe once every 3 years, but I see lots of shows that tour here.
Can you tell us how you started out on YouTube?
Click on this link. It's my YouTube story. Right there, right there, right there.
Would you ever date anyone from YouTube? Like me?
How do you know I haven't already?
What makes you happy?
Love.
What makes you sad?
Hate.
Is there anything you're interested in that you have yet to do?
If I didn't, there'd be no motivation to live. Skydiving.
What's your favorite porn site?
Facebook. Doesn't everybody do that?
On a scale from 1 to orgasm, how much do you like apple pie?
I'm actually more of a fan of pumpkin, so I'll probably have to fake it for the apple.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever done in your life?
Sat in a room all by myself and talked to a camera with nobody there. Just kidding.
Did you have an imaginary friend as a child?
No, I actually had a pet dinosaur named George.
Oh. What was the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Stay open, if you know what I mean.
Have you ever been to a YouTube gathering, or like VidCon, so you can see Neil?
No, but that would be so cool.
How does one look so perfect?
Botox and facelifts, lots of plastic surgery. I mean, just look at Heidi Montag.
If you were to be an animal, what would you be?
I would be a puppy.
How did you get started being in musicals?
I first got involved in music by copying Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong singing jazz. And then I discovered I could do it in front of people.
Would you ever bang Banananeil?
What do you think? So anyways, those were all of the questions. I tried to answer as many questions as possible. If I didn't answer your question, don't hate me forever, please. Thanks so much to Banananeil. I'm gonna put his link in the down bar. You should really subscribe to him. He's awesome. Thanks so much for participating, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.
Bye.